A judgment debtor who moves after the judgment is entered presents one of the most common and most solvable skip tracing challenges. You have a valid, enforceable judgment, but you can't enforce it without a current address for service and enforcement proceedings. Here's the professional approach to locating judgment debtors who have relocated. The data trail from a move. When a person moves, even when they're deliberately trying to obscure their new location, they create data. New utility connections go into the system within days. Vehicle registration updates to a new address eventually appear in DMV records. Credit applications submitted from a new address generate new credit header data. A lease signed at a new apartment gets reported to tenant screening databases. Professional skip tracing databases aggregate all of these data streams in near real time, pulling from credit bureaus, utility companies, DMV, and other sources to produce the most current address available. A judgment debtor who moved 6 months ago almost certainly has a current address visible in professional databases, even if they never told anyone where they went. The starting point is whatever information you already have: the debtor's name, their last known address, their SSN from original case documents, any employer information, any vehicle information. From that starting point, professional investigators trace the address history forward from the last known location to the current address. USPS mail forwarding is another data source. If the debtor filed a mail forwarding request when they moved, professional skip tracing platforms that access NCOA, National Change of Address, data can return the forwarding address. For debtors who have moved across state lines, the investigation is multi-state. Credit header data and utility records are national in scope. There's no geographic limitation on what professional databases cover. Multi-state enforcement. Once you've located the debtor in their new state, domestication of the judgment in the new state is required before enforcement. Current address and employer information enables you to simultaneously file for domestication and begin the enforcement process. People Locator Skip Tracing locates judgment debtors who have moved in all 50 states, typically within 24 hours. Visit peoplelocatorskiptracing.com to place your order.